Hello, everyone. This is Megan, and I am so excited to show you my Remembrance junk journal that I made for my sister uh, for our dad. Our dad passed away in November of 2021, and she asked me if I would make her a junk journal. I took one that I had made with me to the memorial, and she loved it so much that she asked me to make one for our dad. So I have been working on this since about, maybe the 10th of December, and I'm just about done. I think I'll be able to put it in the mail to her tomorrow, but I wanted to give you a peek at what I've done. So I made the cover. The cover is chipboard, double layered and glued, and I covered it in this, it's like an embossed fake leather. It's a black and it's really pretty. I really like it. And I covered the inside with this cardstock and some ribbon, just some grosgrain ribbon to just give it a little bit of color. Like I said, I'm making this for my sister so that she can add everything in that she wants. So there are a lot of blank spots, but mostly I just wanted it to be everything about our dad, that all of the things that we knew our dad loved and the memories that we had of him together. And so I wanted, when she opened this, to think of our dad. So there's a picture of our dad from the memorial, and it's going to go here. And you can see from the top that there are four signatures. Four signatures. And there are 10 pages in each. So 40, and then times that by 2, there's 80 pages, which turned out to be a lot. So this is the first page, and like I said, I'm not completely done, but just wanted to give you a peek. These are just little like photo protectors that I stuck in here, and so she can tuck pictures of our dad in. This is a page with tucks in it, and as you can see, these are Lonesome Dove book pages. My dad's one of his favorite movies was Lonesome Dove, and we watched it with him as kids growing up dozens of times, so I needed to make sure that was in there because that brings back memories for us. Now these are just little stacks of paper, like my tea dyed and coffee dyed paper that I've made, and a little ribbon stapled to it so that she can journal on those. And there's also a tuck back here, a card back here, and the other side is just some like graph paper. And so I made those are in there. Now the next page, they're pretty simple. It's just, like a library card page. This is a tuck that I put in here. This is my sister's name, and I just stamped that out. This opens up, and there's little spots to tuck in here. These pages right here come from the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and that's another one of the favorite movies. Our dad was a big collector of guns, so you can see there's just some cards in here so that she can journal on these and write in it. And some of these pages I left blank so that she can, if she's feeling inspired, she can add to them. Now this is actually a picture of my dad's grandmother, so my great-grandmother and his mother, and it was an old picture I found, so I made a copy of that for my sister and put that there. And this is my dad when he was, gosh, I want to say 8 years old. And we found this picture when we were going through his things, and he looks just like my 7-year-old that I have now. So that was a special picture, and my dad was a redhead, and so was my son. So he was a big John Wayne fan. So they've got some John Wayne in here. Lots of spots to write, tuck pictures, little notebooks that she can write in, and places where she can write. Another favorite movie was Shane. And there's just a little horse head here, which is just holding that down, and there's just paper there to write. This turns here and lets I can get it to turn there. Opens this up to more writing paper, and some of my cabbage dyed paper. That's what that blue is right there. And my red cabbage dyed paper is in here. So there's that. This page just has some tucks. A tuck in it for a little envelope from a Lonesome Dove page. A funny postcard I saw that made me think of my dad because he liked to hunt. This is from the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and I've got some old German paper learning how to speak English and German on the back of that one. And this page came out of an old book I found, an old planner, and August 11th was my dad's birthday. I found encyclopedia pages as I went, and I tried to find definitions and words that meant something that my sister would see and know that reminded her of our dad. So our maiden name is Kelly, and so I found this. I don't know if it's gonna zoom or not. Kelly green was one of his favorite colors, so I thought that was a neat little touch to put there. Got some journaling cards here. This was one of our movies we watched with our dad, was The Cowboys. Bring that open, and there's some pictures there. You can put a picture behind there. These ones are blank for her to do whatever she wants on. I've got some really pretty lace on this one. I haven't done much with this page yet, but I knew that this scene reminded me of my dad because he loved hunting. So another favorite movie was Tombstone, and these open opposite of each other. And this is my coffee dyed paper, and just some cardstock pages in there. This one will also hold photos. This one has a little tuck in here, a little notebook, and a picture of a horse. These are just blank. This right here is my sister's birthday, so I knew that one would be important for her. Sign language. This is a line from the movie, the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid movie, and then from the book. Like I said, he loved to hunt, so this little folder opens up, and there's some journaling cards in here. And this inside of this folder is all made from Lonesome Dove book pages, and it actually has a pocket right here, and you can pull out another journaling card. So that can, lots of spots for her to write. This is got a belly band here and some cards to tuck in. A little envelope I made with just some tags of animals, because he was a hunter, and then another little gun that was cute, and they're blank on the back, so if she wanted to write on those, she could. This one is blank. And then this encyclopedia page has hunting and hunter on it, which I thought was neat. Place to write inside. And then a picture. This is from a Clint Eastwood movie, 2 Mules for Sister Sarah, which is also a favorite. This is my beet dyed paper here, this pink. This one I made this little pocket out of a map, which is actually a map of Nevada, and a little heart pointing to the town that we, spent all our time with our dad growing up. This is just a little paper clip I decorated with the part of the movie cover that I found. Stuck that in there. And then there's a little notebook for paper, another gun, a little label. She can write whatever she wants on there, and then a little scene from the 2 Mules for Sister Sarah movie. And then that's just the inside of a signature. This is a page. This one's these ones are pretty blank. She can do whatever here. And then this is a little book that I made. She can pull it off of this clip and write in it. It's just plain paper inside. I haven't done much with it except ink the pages, but it's just old music paper and a piece of lace and some words, and I really like how that turned out. And then just a simple little paper clip there to hold that in place. You can see this is just pattern paper kind of glued down, and there's some encyclopedia page underneath it. More pages to just journal. This page is not done, but my dad he really loved mallards, and so I had to get that in there. And then this is Paul Newman from the movie, and got some more to do on that page, but there's Robert Redford, and in between these vellum you can see the Duke. There he is. You got some Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid behind him. So still a little bit of like cover-up work to do on a couple of these things, but here's a page. And this one has a little envelope in it, a couple journaling cards. This is a scene from the movie Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck, another favorite. Just some little taggies she can write on. There's a place to journal. Now this is a little flippy book thing. I actually got this idea watching Pam at the Paper Outpost, excuse me, and she is actually where I discovered junk journaling, and she has the best ideas. So I actually did a watercolor that I really did not care for when I was finished with it, so I used my circle punch and I punched these out to make little tabbies, and then I just made this little flip book and attach those on so that you know there's a place to turn. And then these flip and you can write on them. And then they close back down. And then this is a little tabby for tucking stuff into. There's another postcard that I thought was kind of cute. And just some little ephemera pieces there. More writing places. Our dad was a bronc writer. And I found these pictures in a Western magazine, and I felt like they're not my dad, but they hide the face of the writer just enough that you could look at it. She can look at it and think of our dad. And then there's some places to write on the sides. Here's another band, another belly band to stick some stuff in, and little cowboy boots. Dad was a cowboy. This is a little pocket here, some gussets on the side to make space for whatever she may want to put in there. This is my cabbage dyed paper. And let's see, another signature here, just a journaling spot. Another envelope for tucking. And there's some journaling cards in there. And I really enjoyed making those. I love this paper. Let's see, this is another picture of another bronc rider, and you can't quite see the face, so I felt like that was a good, let it glare there, a good one to add in. And lots of spaces to journal. The Lonesome Dove, and it flips to this side and it becomes a place to journal and write, and that way I can use it on both sides. So I actually have, I guess I didn't put that one down. I had another Lonesome Dove tabby to put here, but I haven't put that down yet. So the other one, this is one of my favorite pages, and I guess it's a little bit dorky, but let's see if I can get my camera to hold still here. This is one of my favorite pages. So there's this little John Wayne over here, and you pull down on this little piece of ribbon and it comes out, and it's got the guys from Tombstone, Doc Holliday, and Wyatt Earp, and some favorites there. Places to journal here. This flips open, got little metal tabbies on the corners there. Our dad we had a basset hound when we were kids. He had one, and her name was Molly, and so I wanted that to be there. And he loved dogs, and my sister actually played the bassoon in high school, so I wanted to make sure that page was in there, something that she would see and it would remind her of her. So her name is Taryn, so there's the T. And I found cowboy hats and cowboy boots in some magazines, and I cut them all out to decorate with. This has got some more Lonesome Dove pages, some scenes from the movie here that I cut out from the movie cover, and a picture there from the case to the movie. I think we're on our last signature here. Let's see. This is from the movie Shane, and this is just a little pocket to tuck stuff in, and all I have in here right now is just a little stack of letters that I made. Gosh, I don't even know how many are here, maybe 3, and they're from an encyclopedia page, but I just thought they were kind of cute, so I just stuck them in there because they have that Kelly green color on them for her. So this has another flip tabby on it with the beet dyed paper and some old recipe paper, and these little tabbies just came out of like a field guide book. I just circled them and circle punched them, and they turned out really, really cute. Let's see, some journaling pages. I haven't really done much with this one, but there's a deer up there for the hunting. And here's the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid page, and I really love this page. It's a little pocket that has gussets on the side so it can open up and down, and put the guys on the outside and their name, and then there's all kinds of little guns in here, and a notebook, a little book that I made. And she could actually take this out with her if she wanted to, and you know, write in it as she's on the go somewhere, and then have a place to tuck it back in. And I just really am very pleased with how this one turned out. I sewed this one and by hand, and I'm super happy with this one. So I think she's gonna love this page especially, but lots of little surprises in there. This page, this one's not done, but here we've got just some little spots to tuck stuff in, and these are not Lonesome Dove pages back there, but I think it's hidden well enough that you wouldn't be able to tell. Another movie, The Duke. Some metal corners here. Lots of space to journal. And there's actually a little tuck right here on the side. A little envelope where she can put stuff in here. More journaling cards in there for her. This page, I found this Lonesome Dove cartoon, and I thought it was just perfect. And so there's lots of space for her to journal here. And the next page is pretty blank. Not much going on this one. There's the Quigley movie. Got a couple journal cards in there. There's a picture of us with our dad, me and my sisters with our dad, and an envelope that I made. An old book page. I love the old markings that you can see here from old tape, and I just love the kind of that stained look. And then the journaling card, and these just kind of tuck in there. It's got some gussets again on it so that it can hold plenty of stuff. And this is an envelope here, and it's got the encyclopedia page for the dog on the outside, and then inside there's a little John Wayne tabby here. Pulls out this picture of my dad with his dogs, and some journaling cards, and there's lots of space in there for her to put stuff. This is just kind of a half page, and it's got the definition of a cowboy. And then this is the final page where it's just kind of a pocket, and she can tuck stuff in there if she'd like to. And haven't decorated this page yet, but there's the back of the book, and you can see the you can see the signatures and the way it's been put together. And I just, my husband teased me, and my mom did too, that I would finish this and not be able to give it away. And I know I can give it away, but I sure have enjoyed making this, and kind of just thinking about my dad as I've gone through it, and thinking about my sister and how much joy that I hope this will bring to her. And I'm so excited to put this in the mail for her. Just have a couple more finishing touches, and just hope she loves it. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. This is my very first time filming a video, so I apologize for my terrible camera work and no zoom and glare and all the sniffling and everything that could go wonky here, but I just have really enjoyed making this and wanted to share that with you. So everyone have a great, safe day. Bye-bye.